Good morning. It's the day 136 on my hike from Mexico to Canada on the Pacific Crest Trail. Just got back on trail. I was camped out there. Actually ended up camping with pretty much everybody that we got dropped off with from Trout Lake, which is really cool. Good group of people. I was one of the second to arrive, and it got dark and everyone else rolled in, which was cool. I didn't know they were all planning to go there, so it was nice to see everyone. I am a little sore. Calves are a little sore. I realized yesterday I didn't do a proper stretch before I started hiking. But I am just grateful. My body's holding out. My shins were hurting a little bit yesterday and throughout the night, but woke up and they're feeling okay at the moment. So we'll see how the day unfolds. But I want to try to get 25 to 30 in. It is just before 7:30 in the morning. A little later start, but it was cold. I got moving around 6:20, and one of my tent stakes once again got stuck in the ground, so that was a 10 to 15 minute delay. But got it dug out, and now I'm ready to tackle the day. Just clearing out spider webs for everyone once again. Sun's peeking up.
Shot.
Look who it is. Colin and Dylan,
Top
the
of the
homies.
morning, Dan.
Who
Back in business.
Heck yeah. So I ran into them at Trout Lake, but my camera wasn't working, so it was very exciting to see them.
Yep.
But-
A couple milkshakes.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Milkshakes. Yeah.
And they heard the landslide yesterday, or you saw it.
The landslide is real, yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
not hallucinating, it's very real. But apparently not that uncommon, but was pretty crazy to us still, yeah.
Right
Gotta
on.
keep your guard up still.
That's right.
You never know.
Never know out here. All right, we'll see you down the line.
Okay.
Ciao.
Yeah, man.
Goat Rocks Wilderness, Gifford Pinchot National Forest. This morning was the first, maybe second day since I can remember, which call that over a week, where I didn't have a bunch of water and rain and moisture in my tent. Sorry, not rain, moisture from condensation. So that was really a nice treat to not have to deal with that. Another leaf spout for the win. Well, I had to stop because it was bugging me yesterday, the second half of the day, and now it's again. So getting a blister on my right foot in the same spot I had one on my left a couple weeks ago. And the left one was minor and small like this, and then within a day it was pretty bad and peeling and hurting. So I'm going to try to I'm out of good Lugo tape, which is so frustrating, but I have a few other things I can try. Right on. This is Sean. He's doing some elk hunting. He's got 4 goats that follow him around everywhere. Take care, man. Thank you.
Come on, guys.
That's so fun. Pet goats. More fallen tree art. Kind of looks like an elephant or a bird. I've had a hole in the right pocket of my pants for a long time. Little things have fallen through my pants, but I just don't put stuff in there anymore. So my phone just fell through. So the hole is now ripped to be wider than the width of my phone. So I'm gonna have to try to sew that up later. Or maybe I'll just use one of these gear aid patches. It is always something. Mount Adams in the background. Climbing up here, Got about another 800 feet left. I'm gonna dip down for a bit. I'll have lunch there. Another climb for a named pass. Haven't had those in quite a while. Sierras, I think. So there's gonna be a bunch of mountain passes again in the North Cascades. Great view of Mount Adams. I've just been in the zone. I picked up my head and it's like, wow, looks like a commercial. Okay, it is 4:40. I took my hour lunch, just a little over an hour right here, because it's pretty steep climbing here. So this was really lucky to find this little spot, which was nice. Still got quite a climb to get to the top of this little run, and then even more. Basically, I think it's up like 2,000 feet in the next 7 miles. So it's up, down, and then more up. This first up is going to be some pass. It has a name. So yeah, I don't know how this day's going to shake out, because this is going to start to get kind of like the Sierras, I think, where it's a little slower and tougher because of the rocks and climbing. So I've done 16 and a half miles so far. I'd really like to get that in the high 20s, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I've basically got 4.5 hours till sunset, and I think pretty steep ascent and then descent. So we'll see how it goes. Entering Yakama Indian Reservation. It's quite a view there. Oh, definitely getting a workout here. This is called Sispus Pass. I'm really close to the top. Sispus Pass elevation 6,473. Someone told me, I haven't fact checked this, but the PCT in the Cascades up here does not go over 8,000 feet. And I mean, think of like Forester Pass in the Sierras with 13,000 something, but the elevation change is probably just the same. So I'm gonna go back down a ways now and then climb up another 1,000 feet to hit somewhere just under 7,000, I think. And then go down from there. Pretty steep, actually. So I have a feeling it's gonna slow me down some. Hence earlier, I'm not really sure where I'm gonna land tonight. The tiniest patches of snow are still here. There's some there, and a little bit up there. I had to stop to once again address my butt chafing issue. It is just always something, you know. My shins feel a little weird. My calves are sore. Like my body's hurting sore, but all in all, my body's holding up and feeling good. But then there's blisters and butt chafing and itchy rashes on my back. But beautiful views. This is pretty cool. Pretty beautiful stuff to get water here. Gravity filtering, or I'm sorry, not gravity filtering, just filtering, but kind of in this cove valley. I'm going down and then all the way out there. Really cool. Cool, just walking on the trail. Gotta go through here and then I see this waterfall right next to it. That's pretty dope. Now, this is how you make a trail in the middle of a bunch of rocks. Bravo, whoever did this, bravo. All right, I'm about to start a climb of 1,200 feet over 2.5 miles, so quite steep. I'm feeling extremely lethargic and tired. Oh, excuse me. I think I ate a little too much for lunch, and just walking, I feel like I'm in a food coma. I'm just so tired too. But I got to get through this climb, and then it's going to be very steep coming down too before it gets dark. So it's a little after 4 o'clock. I should be good, but I got to keep moving. As much as I just want to curl up in a ball, preferably in the shade, and take a nap. Pretty tired. Just feel really like loopy. I've got 850 feet left to go, 1.6 miles on this climb. I feel like I'm just being lazy, but then I look at my heart rate and it's in the 150s, so it's just tougher. Just had to climb up a bunch of tall stone steps. I freaking hate them. So I'm just under 6,800 feet in elevation. I wonder if that's part of how I'm feeling. I thought I had been at similar elevations in Oregon and Northern California, but maybe not. Maybe I haven't been this high in a while, and that's what I'm feeling. Just came up. I'm almost done with this climb. I'm pretty wiped. And there's Mount Rainier, definitely getting closer. Yeah, so I see in the middle where those two guys are that I didn't see till now, there's a trail, but then the map almost makes it seem like it's up to the right. I see like a ridge line up there too. I think our best bet's to go down and go up. Can't find the trail. Didn't know I'd be walking on snow again. Oh, I didn't love crossing that. I didn't see too many footprints there, so what we did was probably a little more dangerous than honestly anything I did in the Sierras. But I don't really see where else people would have gone. Like down there's a big ice shelf. I don't know. But I do see the trail in the middle there, so. But I'm filling up water right now. Lila and I found this route. She's up ahead. Beautiful background. Yeah, that was me. Wow, some Sierra-esque maneuvers were needed there. After I went through that snow patch where I showed my feet sliding down slowly, I found the trail. But I honestly didn't expect that, and it's so late in the year. And there's beautiful Mount Rainier. Almost done with this climb. That's gonna be steep going down, which I'm quite slow on steep downhills. That's why I said I don't know where this day's gonna shake out. I have 22.5 miles right now. Well, I've been alone most of the day, but now I have two good friends close by. There's Lila, night owl as she goes by out here now, scaling the mountain. And back that way, just behind those rocks, is Dylan, one of the twins. Oh, there he is now. Yeah, Dylan. I don't know, man. It's been a slow. You're crushing it. You're just going so fast. Can't believe a horse made it up here. It's pretty steep parts. This is quite steep. I feel a little bit like a mountain goat up here. I mean, I don't know if the camera does justice, but like this is the trail. You see, it's just, I mean, there's not much there to be stepping on, and it's quite a drop. A little rocky too. It's been quite a climb on these rocks. You can see the twins back there. All the way across. There was parts that there wasn't even a trail like this. It was literally like walking on rocks like there. And it was a little dicey, honestly. Like some of them, you hear them kind of like settling. They drop like half an inch and kind of settle in. Just came to the top of that climb. This is looking over the other side. I think I hear water flowing down there, unless it's just the wind. Pretty sure it's water. But is really irritating me. A lot of snow still here. And it's mid-September. And there's Mount Rainier. Whew. This is Sebastian. He's from Germany. He's awesome. Bavaria, nonetheless. Awesome place. He's super fun, cool. Great vibes. And how was that for you?
Pretty sketchy, man.
It was, right? It was. We made it. Sebastian, lead me way down. It would be a cool shot to sit here and keep them going down the whole ridgeline, but I don't want to be standing here that long. It's kind of cold. That's why I started moving in the first place. So this is what I call a quintessential PCT moment. Like all the documentaries I watched to prep for this, there's a lot of shots like this. This just looks awesome. Ridge on both sides. Fairly straight, smooth trail. Yeah, this is PCT. Wow, I am getting cold. I gotta get moving. Yeah, that was water. Just snow melt collecting. Looks like we got a little climb up here. It's so cool being on the ridge like this though. There's Mount Rainier. It's back where I came from. The real climb down hasn't really started yet. Kind of walking around this ridge line, which has up and down to it. Oh, I'm gassed. Not all miles are equal. I'm about 23.5 miles in. I'm pretty fatigued. It is cool up here. It's also only a few days away from being the end of summer, technically. But fall weather's already been creeping in. I just realized the time. It's 6:20. Sunset's at 7:15. I have less than an hour of sunlight left. I'm only 23.5 miles. Or 23.8. I just looked. Jeez. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to do some night hiking because it's like really steep downhill for a couple miles at least. So there's not gonna be many places to camp. I don't really think it's smart to camp this high up anyways with the wind. So yeah, it really sucks when the sun goes down earlier every day. There's less and less sunlight. Up and down, or really the up is not done yet. You can see my friends out there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dylan and I were just talking. It's crazy. We were just like way over there like an hour ago. It's totally agree. Oh! That's what I heard yesterday, but way more intense and longer. We caught it live. There's Lila. There's Dylan. There's Jensen. I think so. Oh, yeah, there's Sebastian way out there on the ridgeline. I just saw him there in the middle. So cool. I love when I can get shots like this. Like little ants just walking around. So they're beautiful but slow miles. About to lose the sun here. There's Rainier. Oh, it's just like down and up, down and up. You can see there's some peeps way up out there. Rainier just looks so beautiful right now. It's almost like a little white pinkish haze over it. You can see the pinks and the purples on the horizon at dusk here. Well, compared to the very hard terrain sectionists did, ran into a friend Millie there, I haven't seen in a while. This looks like the quintessential PCT right here. What I like to call, what all the documentaries make it all look like. Oh, it's so lovely. It's like just hills come alive vibes, which it is, but like, wow, I was just talking to a few people. They all agree, like, we're not ready for that. It just kind of hit us out of nowhere, that climb. It was very Sierra-esque and just really pretty steep and tough, and the rocks like slows you down a lot, which I knew it was going to be slower, but we just know it kind of just came out of nowhere and hit you. So we're just back in it now. I'm not really sure where I'm going at this point. It's getting dark. I could camp right here. There's water, there's creeks, but I've only done 25 miles. I'd like to do a few more. But again, I made my kind of target mileage out here, meaning in Washington now, 25 a day for this very reason, because I knew I'm gonna slow down because of the terrain and the elevation change and all that. So I'll probably do a few more, call it a day. I gotta look, but I think there's a few spots coming up with water and tent sites. Just ran into Skillet, who I saw when I was in Cascade Locks. He said he skipped from Cascade Locks to Trout Lake, so I've caught up to him. And then Sebastian and Jensen were going to camp there too, and I thought about it. I probably should have. It's getting dark now, but I really want to have a few extra miles today. That would have left me 15 to get into White Pass tomorrow, and I think I'd just like to keep that a little less. So I'm going to try to do 2 more here. I'm going to have to put my headlamp on. There's like a pond up that's supposed to have some tent sites around it in 2 miles. That should suffice for my needs for the night.